Good morning, Fraser. Wednesday morning, maintenance day. You know I love this day. Was already at church this morning. Did a quick prayer meeting this morning. It's about 6:45, and just loaded up all my tools. And we are heading to church now for maintenance. Good. My plan today is to do drywall. We'll see if there's anything else that springs up on us. But when I say drywall, just mudding and stuff, mudding and taping. That's my goal today. Drywall bead. So let's go. Okay, Fraser, we're at maintenance.
Hey, Fraser, how's it going? Good to see ya.
We're working in the rain.
We're working in the rain today.
I think we
I'm not. I'm inside. Close enough. All right, am I still on? I'm still going. All right. Let's play. All right, gonna try and mix some mud here. I am not great at mud, or mixing for that matter. Creamy peanut butter was what I was told. Like creamy peanut butter. Well, to me, that's like creamy peanut butter now, but... Where are we going to start? Why don't we start right there? Okay, that goes up. To start. All right. I'm spilling. Let's see what this does. Probably going to need to use the ladder for a bit.
You behind
Right
that
here?
door?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. That water catching the thing you do, we'll have to probably wait till a drier day.
Okay.
Because the box, the electrical box is screwed from the inside also.
Oh, that's what I figured, right?
So the whole thing has to be opened up before we do anything. So
That's what I figured.
so it'll be kind of like we'll wait till the rain stops before we do anything.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's going to pull the support aluminum bracket up and up, and then straighten it up at home.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's no. I don't think there's any sense in doing that right now. We've got lots of time. It's working, right? So
Yeah, as long as it's working, then right.
I think it's okay.
Okay, where did Kelly go? He's not here, obviously.
No, he's not here. I don't know. I thought he was here. Did you guys get the poles up?
Yeah, we have to hold that right now.
All right, that one's done. Next one. Yeah, let's try that one there. This one's going to be a bit of an odd angle too, but so be it. You can sit there for a minute. You can sit right on my tray. How's that? Oh, come on. Yes, I know I should do that. Again, making drywallers cry.
Done?
I'm still in here, yeah. I wouldn't say I'm done.
Okay, have fun.
Okay, see you guys. Not terrible. Not professional, but not terrible. Okay, one more. All in all, not too bad. This didn't work out quite as well as I hoped. Thought it'd be a little more rounded, but it's a little bulbous. But yeah, we'll see what we can do with that. But everything else, the other corners, the taping's not great, but it's not terrible. I am not a professional. Leave the heater in here for a couple days, just to hopefully dry it out quick. But other than that, should be good. We'll clean up. It's almost noon. That's good for the day, I think. Next step is we get to sand a little bit, but there's not. I try to make it pretty thin, so hopefully we don't have a lot to sand. Whew. That was a good day. It was a good day. The boys got. I'll take you outside and show you. The boys got the. So we got that. Remember that water pump I was working on the other day? Not the water pump, the sump pump. We wanted to move it, not move it, we wanted to prevent anybody else from moving it, I guess is probably the best way to put it. We wanted to put up posts around there, so we were throwing around all different ideas, and Guy and Kelly wound up finding like 3-inch ABS pipe, so they dug 3 holes and popped that down in, and we'll paint it white once it gets a little drier and stuff, and that way the snowplows won't be able to. They'll see it. If they hit it next time, there's not going to be. It's reasonable, very reasonable to say that they didn't see it last time, but this time, it'll be sticking up unless we get 4 feet of snow, which is possible. Hey, let's go take a look at what the boys did. Yeah. Oh, nice. They filled it with rocks and such as well. Yeah, it's not going to stop a dump truck, but it doesn't need to. It's just there for letting people know that this is there and not to run into it again, kind of thing. This is perfect. That's awesome. Nice job, boys. I like it. So that's it for the day. Head home, see what we got going on at home, if anything. I have no idea yet. We're gonna suck some water, try and suck some water out of the boat. Oh, where are you? You're over there. You know what's funny is I did some quick editing on the other video there. From the, oh, that one hurt. On the video at the church, and man, I swore I talked like the whole time. I really did, and I'm surprised if I said like 10 words. It's kind of ridiculous, really. Weird. I don't know whether much. My eyes are up here. I don't know whether much water is going in there or not. I'm not sure how long to leave that on for while it's doing its thing, but I already sucked up the little bit of water that was in there. I don't know. So we'll give that a minute or two, but it doesn't feel it doesn't feel like there's any other water coming back in there. It doesn't feel like it's filling up. Oh! Fraser, do you happen to have an old moisture meter I can borrow? No? Okay. I'm not sure it would work. I gotta get further into the... I need like one of those, you know, like the meat thermometer things. It's a moisture meter. Moisture meter Canadian Tire. Who knew? Well, look at that. There's 7 moisture meters in stock at Canadian Tire. Moisture meter is a plant meter, but still. It looks long. I don't know. That might not be a bad idea. Specifications. Assembled, it's 13 inches long. There's no other water coming down in there. It's a little damp, but I mean, you know, it was soaked with water. Sandra made a comment on or I should say, Sandra, I saw you make a comment on the video from this 22nd. You said that Allie won the argument. I'm not sure. I'm never sure which argument it is. I mean, it's, to be fair, she wins like 99.999% of all the arguments anyway. But I'm really not sure, because I don't listen to what I say half the time. So I have no idea which particular argument you're speaking of that Allie won. But I was just going to mention as well that Allie did not want me to do... She didn't want me to close off the fish well. Strictly because, you know, there's, you know, sometimes blood and guts in there, and she wants it to be able to be cleaned out and gone. I get that. And we're not really having a problem with the self-bailing deck. So the only one I'm having an issue with is that over there. So I'm probably going to leave that. But again, I've got a little bit of moisture here that I can see, and I just can't. I can't feel it. I can't get to it to see whether it's like everything feels dry, right? It's weird. I'm working. I'm kind of working down underneath an area that I can't see. Right about there is where I'm at. I'm trying. I'm just trying to see whether I can... yes. See, I can feel some water. So if this is just rainwater that I'm feeling, because I can't see it being anything else, then I just need to be able to, you know, get at it, to get access to it, to, you know, suck it out every once in a while. It's not a lot of water. Not a lot at all. I don't think there's that much water down there. Actually, so this is like a plastic insert kind of thing, right? Thick plastic insert, and attached to that is like probably about a 3/4 inch spray foam. And the moisture that I'm seeing is between the attached box spray foam, or what might have been glued at one point, I don't know, and the fish well. So yeah, if water got in there even through that, through the drain portion that I replaced that used to be cracked, well, that would make sense, right? That it's got a little bit of water under there, but there's no actual water on the foam or in the foam down below. There's not. So I don't think that's a concern. I don't think that's an issue at all. There's a little bit, like I say, a little bit of rainwater, but that's it. It's dry. I'm gonna go back over this side. There's very little water in there. See? Very little water. If I can hand you this,
Yeah, I don't
You
like
can-
them.
you can just dump it outside. It's not heavy.
It's not heavy for you.
Is that heavy?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Just dump it outside, right outside. I got a text. Are you texting me?
What? No.
I was talking to Fraser. It is Dave.
What?
It's Dave.
Stay what?
None of your beeswax. Dave was just wondering what the dates were for the boat show, but I've decided not to go down to the boat show. It's just way too close to Constance's birth, so I would rather be here in case needed. See ya.
Catch the baby?
Not to catch the baby, but to drive anybody anywhere that needs to be driven. But as long as I don't have to actually, do anything in regards to the birth itself.
Cut the umbilical cord?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I mean, I'm not squeamish. It's just I don't really want to be there for that. Ick.
Bye.
See ya. So I do have one of these because I put this in there, which is we're going to replace that. But that's how do we do that? Oh yeah, I need some. I still haven't figured out how to do that yet. There's one of these on that side that the fish well, live well, sorry, drained into, or drained out of, I guess, is what it did. And I don't like the fact that I used flathead screws on that. I don't like the fact that I used flathead screws on there because it kind of went inside a little bit. I'm recording here, right? There's video going on here, and this is like time is money, woman.
You want to use that?
You guys okay with a little bit of noise? I'm okay with a little bit of noise. I don't really want to do the vacuuming, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's all good. Yeah, so I don't like the fact I use flathead screws or bolts. I would much rather use like a pan head, right? But in order for me to do that, I do need an extra hand. I need somebody that's willing to stand there and see ya. Love you.
You what?
Why do I feel like I'm getting glared at? Am I getting glared at over there? Can you see her? Am I getting glared at? Yeah? Okay. We'll just pretend she's not there. We just won't look. Love you. Got the agitator. That was really quick, actually. Got the agitator. It is all good. Not putting it in right away, though. We'll wait and see. If the other one works for a while, then we'll just keep that one. Until it finally dies. You're probably not going to be able to see it because my head's sticking in the way. But, In the same line at the top?
Yeah.
The one closer to the back of the boat. Okay. And it should be in reverse. Your tool should be in reverse there. So let's see if it works.
Oh.
There's an arrow right beside each button. One points forward and one points backwards. The one, it should be sticking out.
It says, yeah. It says it's reversed.
Okay. Keep going. Okay, hold up. There you go. All right.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Yeah, that oozed goo.
What's that?
That one oozed goo on this. So.
Right, we got that project done. That's pretty good. That's one thing I've been wanting to do for a while.
Me too.
But for today, that's good. Good job. Good job.
What's for dinner? Too grumpy. Too grumpy for that. It's not funny. Not funny. Edit that out.
She needed a good smooch. So did I.
Hey Fraser, sorry about the drywalling, man. I really thought I was talking the whole time. It turns out I said like what, 10 words? So I apologize. But to be fair, when I'm doing something that I'm trying to be not messy about, and mudding is very messy, and I'm concentrating pretty hard on it, I thought I was talking, but I wasn't, so I apologize. But I thought the mudding went okay. You know, it'll be, you know, a few more coats, and we'll play with it as we go. But I'm trying to put on as little as possible as we're going, which is always the key, because you know, yeah. When I'm gonna bring I've got a sander that attaches to the shop vac, and so it sucks up the dust as we go. And it's supposed to be a dust control mud anyway, right? So, but yeah, it's gonna get ugly. I know it is, but but that's okay. It's not a ton, right? It's not a ton of room, so we'll do it. And that next coat should be fine. It's nice and light, so, and then we'll go from there. We'll see how it goes. But and then, you know, got up into the boat, sucked the water out. I'm quite confident, actually. I was a little bit worried. I thought maybe the foam was waterlogged, but it doesn't seem to be. I'll take a look again tomorrow. And I'll suck up any extra water that's in there, but I really think that's just rainwater that's accumulated over time that I haven't been able to get out. And I don't think it's going to be a big deal. My only issue is that drain coming out of that one side, the old live well, and I think what I've got to do, because I can't get down through it, and there's no way I'm cutting through those stringers, because as soon as you cut through the stringers, then water gets in there, and then the whole thing rots and it's gone, right? So I think what I'm going to do is just working through a couple ideas in my head, but I'm going to run a line that comes out, but it's going to come up a little bit, and then down and go into the bilge. And there's very little water that comes in there anyway. And basically, what I'm going to have to do is every little while, because it'll have a bit of a rise to it, I'll basically just have to put the vacuum hose on the back of the shop vac, and I will blow that water out. Is what I'll do down into the bilge. That's going to be the easiest way. And then I'll leave those 2 areas on each side. If the rainwater accumulates, I'll be able to get in there and just suck it up. It won't be a big deal, right? So, but I did get those bolts done on that. I got a rash all down my arm here, just from touching all the fiberglass inside the boat. It's just like, it's nasty. Yeah, but I did get those bolts changed on that plug, which is good. I just didn't have the confidence that it wasn't just going to pull through. And I know it was already set, it was already in place, but I don't care. I wanted those other bolts so that it's more of a sandwich rather than, you know, trying to grip onto the edges with your fingertips is how it feels to me. So, yeah, it is what it is. I've decided today that I am not going to the boat show unless if Chaz has the kid, you know, in the next few days, then I'll go. Hopefully. We'll see if I'm allowed, but that's the goal. And apparently there has been some movement today, so there's a possibility that things are in motion already, which would be really, really good. There's been no water break yet, but it's the step before the water break apparently. And I'll leave it at that. So we'll wait, we'll see. It could be anywhere from the next 3 hours to the next 7 days. But it looks like the baby's dropped again. And yeah, it looks like Constance is coming soon. So, excellent. Pray, please. Chaz is making Sam put the car seat in the car tonight, and she's making him get the stroller together and assembled tonight. So she's prepared. She's excited. It's pretty cool. So yeah, we're all looking forward to it. Okay. Alrighty, man. I'm gonna read tonight again, still from Matthew. Still going through the New Testament. I haven't had anything that just jumped out at me today that I wanted to share, so I'm going to continue sharing in Matthew. Matthew chapter 8, verses 23 to 27. Then he got into the boat, and his disciples followed him. Without warning, a furious storm came up on the lake, so that the waves swept over the boat, but Jesus was sleeping. The disciples went and woke him, saying, "Lord, save us, we're going to drown." He replied, "You of little faith, why are you so afraid?" Then he got up and rebuked the winds and the waves, and it was completely calm. The men were amazed and asked, "What kind of man is this? Even the wind and waves obey him." So the disciples at that point, they really still didn't know who Jesus was. They didn't know the authority, the power that he had. And they were freaking out. Yeah, they believed he was the Messiah, but they had no idea that the Messiah was God. They feared for their lives. And I think they believed that not only them, but also Jesus was going to die. It's just funny that they didn't have that concept yet, right? But I mean, start small, and they gotta learn from somewhere. So it's funny that God created the heavens and the earth. God created everything. Not only did he create everything physical, but he created all the laws too, all the laws of gravity, the laws of thermodynamics, the laws of whatever. He created all of those laws. But just because he created them doesn't mean that he himself is bound by them. As God, he can overstep those boundaries. We'll talk later in here. At some point, we'll be talking about Jesus walking on water. And I know that sounds like science fiction. But again, God created the laws of physics and the laws of natural resources, whatever you want to call it, but he's not bound by them. I just find it interesting. I think it's very, very cool. I tell you, man, there was one day it was a calm day. It was a beautifully calm day. It was one of the most calm days I've seen last year. And I was in a buddy's boat, Zach. We were heading over to Grant Reefs, and it was so calm. It was so calm. I just wished I could get out and step on that water and just walk on the water. It would just be, it's just awesome. I'm not going to do that. It sure would be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah. Man, just think of the fishing. I could fish anywhere. Yeah. Anyway, buddy, I'm hoping that Chaz has the baby tonight. That's what I'm really hoping for. That's what I'm praying for. We'll see how that goes. And if she does, then there'll be all sorts of panic and stuff going on tomorrow. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to sign off. I love you. God loves you very much. I miss you. I look forward to coming out and seeing you very soon. And I will post more tomorrow.